Hey. Right.
So, good morning to me.
It's the day after Gatlinburg. I left my battery in Gatlinburg, so we're gonna have to run to Best Buy at some point today. But my rack is here. The Skyline will finally be driving. This ended up coming like 2 weeks late, but it's fine. I can take my time, make sure it's in correctly. And well, I know what we're getting ourselves into either tonight or tomorrow, so I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Shout out me for spotting the FedEx truck.
Yeah.
Or UPS.
What is going on, guys? It is Fitz back here with another video. My rack just got here and we're gonna do that tomorrow. But as for today, we have a huge cleanup to do and we're getting to a bunch of other stuff today as well. So bring you guys along with me. Let's do it.
First, we got some fire ass stickers. Shout out to Liam for the LEP automotive flag, Nabori flag. Also got a PMU flag, my brakes on the R32, and then an up garage flag. I had to. I thought I would go ahead and open this rack because I want to see this thing, dude. I've waited so freaking long. For any of my knife nerds out there, this weekend there was a massive knife store, so I picked up a Boker X Pro Tech automatic Quakin. So this will be the new daily rig. All right, so I just got it unboxed. It came with new boots, new rack bushings, and the new braided lines. So I am beyond excited to toss this thing in tomorrow.
Be ready. So Skyline's gonna be driving. I'm gonna try to do some sort of eyeball alignment and then we'll go from there. It's Miller and Kazan back here with another video. As you guys can see, he brought the 240, so he means business this morning. We are getting ready to put in my new Koru racks work. Well, new to me, it's my old rack. It just got rebuilt and powder coated.
Show you what we got here. This thing came out beautifully. We got new Super Pro bushings, new rack boots, new inners, and new outers. Plenty of fluid and Loctite. New braided lines. It should be everything we need. So for putting the rack in the car, we're just gonna start with the inners here. Made sure to put the rack stopper back on this side and then the rack seal back on that side. I do have these Super Pro bushings. They just slide over the rack. It's pretty simple. We also are installing the boots, something I've not had for a while, and hopefully will maintain the state of this freshly rebuilt rack.
I only have one of them on the Subaru.
Yeah, we still got to figure out where these two lines go, but that shouldn't be too hard. I think we're getting ready to see if we can fit it up and then get everything connected. We got the boots installed after a ton of finagling, and now it's ready to toss in. It took us a second to figure out where these two braided lines go, and they come from the pinion to the rack so they can fill up these reservoirs and then in turn the wheels, turn the car, steer the car. So that was the biggest mystery so far. We just figured that out. We do need to take out these fittings right here because the lines I have on the car will just replace these fittings. I don't have any more braided lines, but they will both plug right in there for the return and the feed. From there, we'll be able to toss it in. Currently looking from the front of the car, these two lines loop back into the rack itself. The one hanging down on the Japanese passenger side will go to the top. It has the bigger fitting, and then the one coming down kind of from the steering wheel from the driver's side will go to the bottom, which has the smaller fitting. So wish us luck. All we've done here is put the rack, just set it in. We haven't tightened down any of the bushings, and then we have tightened the top of those two brown fittings, and we're working on trying to tighten the bottom one. Those splined pieces right there took a minute to get in, but they are in. We're getting ready to tighten the rack mounts here, which shouldn't be too bad. All the lines are connected except that top one, which we'll put in. We'll figure that out in a minute. But right now we're just getting ready to tighten these rack mounts. We had to remove the soft line right here, this Koruworks one, in order to get this hard line fitted. But this is the last piece we're tightening, and then we'll put on this braided line and then tighten the rack mounts all the way, and then from there fill it up and pray. But this is what I'll be doing for the next 20 minutes, trying to tighten it. Right now, before filling it up with fluid, we are attaching the outers, and we kind of centered the rack as best we could, like a couple times already, but we're putting on the outers to try to get it as close as possible now, making sure that it's gonna be somewhat straight. We are gonna get the Kazan special here for the alignment, but we'll be good. We'll make it to the alignment shop.
Maybe.
But we're just doing this before we fill it. These are 300ZX outers and inners, but these are like way too short. So what we're gonna do is go try to get some S14 outers, I believe, because last time I had Maxima inners and S14 outers.
What are the inners on it now?
The inners are 300ZX right now. And like worst case, we can take those out and get Maxima inners again, but we're gonna at least go see, compare, hopefully find some longer outers.
All right, y'all, we've spent probably the last 2 hours tracking down the parts we need. We picked up some S14 outers. Ryan is driving like almost an hour to pick up 2 Maxima inners, bringing that back here and then off to the alignment shop. Right now, Kaz and I are getting ready to bleed the power steering system. So it should just be pour fluid in, fill it, turn it, make sure it's filled, turn it, make sure it's filled. As long as we don't let it go all the way to the bottom, make sure no air gets in there, we should be just fine.
It is very red. I called Koru Works and they did say it was actually better to use ATF in this situation. It causes less pitting, it breaks down a little bit slower, and he said it was a little bit more responsive. So full synthetic ATF, and that's what we're tossing in today.
Okay, turn. All right, then full lock. Go the other way. That's full lock. Go the other way. Full lock. All right, other way. Full lock. All right, do that like two or three more times, and I think we're good.
All right, y'all. So our new inners and outers are in. Maxima inners, S14 outers are what we finally decided on. We are getting the eyeball toe alignment this second. I dialed in the rear passenger side fitment, so it is now the same as the driver's side.
So unfortunately, Melvin got like kicked out by his shop. I don't know what happened. He said his regular manager wasn't there. So we're not gonna be able to get an actual on the alignment rack alignment. He does have toe plates that we can get this very, very close with, which should be fine for the weekend until I can get one at Automotive Performance chassis. So we're almost done, dude. I'll show you guys this thing when it's on the ground. I'm so excited, dude.
It's officially on the ground. It rolls. I have a lot of fitment work to do. But so far only this wheel turns for some reason. That looks really good though, but only this one turns. So I'm really mega confused right now because everything's connected.
Yeah, like we didn't do anything.
We're gonna figure this out. It's crazy.
It was turning when it was in the air.
I know, that's what confuses me. That's what confuses me.
All right, y'all.
Just kidding. The outer tie rod came out off the inner. Probably give it a couple more threads this time. We should be good though. We should be good. So we'll be all right.
We got this side reconnected. We are still working to get the toe right on this side. We're just gonna have to loosen it, unfortunately, and have less threads. I'm still gonna make sure there are plenty on there, but that can't be that towed out. So we will adjust that accordingly. It looks good though. It looks really good on the ground. I need to raise up the rear too. I'll mess with that. Yes. Yes.
Oh, dude, it's good. It's
no.
Literally perfect.
No. Okay, it's perfect, but I can't have it that perfect.
Why?
Calling out the reinforcements. What's up, y'all? It's the alignment. Today we are trying to get FItz back on the road, and we are in a dilemma. Tie rods, not enough threads out. Inners, too much threads out also. So what we're having to do is leave about 2 millimeters of threads on your side. I don't know if you can see that. And then we're gonna have to cut just about all this off and take this off and leave about 4 or 5 threads. I'll leave them a little towed in, but at least they'll be drivable, not just
Crazy toe out.
hard. Yeah. Toe in is a little bit better than toe out. Toe in when you're driving, especially on a crown road, it's a little bit more predictable when it's twitchy, but when you're towed out,
Good luck.
good luck. You're just gonna go left, right, however the road's gonna see fit. So we'll get this cut out right quick.
All right, last you guys saw, we were trying to trim the inner and outers to get that work because that's what had worked for me previously. We tried it and we were gonna be able to get the alignment close enough. Obviously that's very toe in, but it was gonna be close.
But unfortunately, we got it all back together. We worked 10 in the morning to like 12 at night. So 14 hours, I believe, a long time trying to get everything set and ready. Got in the car ready to take it out and it went, and the tie rod popped out once again. So I'm just gonna do it the right way. I need to order the extended GK Tech inner tie rods, and then from there I think it's either just 300ZX or S14 outers. I'm getting ready to research and order all that, but really close, get this thing aligned and go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are very excited to see this thing back on the road. That is 2 of us, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Good morning and hello. Fuck.